When I left town to help my brother move, I expected to come home to quiet pastures and the same old woods I've owned for years. My family's land in northern Alabama is huge, hundreds of acres, marked by iron stakes that have been in the ground since my grandfather bought the place back in the 1950s. A couple from Atlanta, Kevin and his wife Amanda, had recently bought the property next door. When I first met Kevin, he rolled up in a fancy side-by-side while I was clearing brush near the stone boundary wall. We chatted. He seemed genuine. I pointed out that the fence line is the exact edge of my land. Clear and simple. Fast forward about 2 months. I get back home, drive to the far side of my property, and my jaw nearly hits the steering wheel. There's a pond. A giant pond. Built right on my side of the boundary. We're talking freshly dug banks, sealed clay bottom, and water filling from a spring that belongs to me. I called Kevin immediately. "Hey, you've carved out a pond on my land. You need to undo that now." He answered like it was no big deal. "That's our recreation pond." The contractor checked the line. He even bragged about spending $28,000 on it. I told him his contractor must have checked the wrong line, because that pond was a good 40 yards into my territory. He got annoyed. Claimed my old fence probably wasn't accurate. So I brought in the man who surveyed my property years ago, Eugene. He looked up the historical records, walked the boundary, and said, "Your neighbors are way over the line. That fence has marked the border for more than a century." Eugene sent a certified notice giving Kevin 18 days to fix his mess. Instead, Kevin went full speed ahead like he owned the place, installed fountains, stocked fish, and even put in a dock. So we took it to court. The judge didn't need time to think. She declared, "The pond is completely on the plaintiff's land." Kevin had 22 days to remove it, or I got permission to do it myself and mail him the bill. 22 days passed. Nothing changed. On day 23, I rolled in with a professional earth-moving crew. Bulldozers. Dump trucks. The whole fleet. We flattened those banks and packed the soil back exactly how it used to be. In less than 3 days, the pond was gone, erased like it never existed. Kevin and Amanda showed up right as we were finishing. I handed him the court ruling and said, "You had your chance." He tried to sue me. Yes, really. The judge shut that down instantly and ordered him to pay my surveyor fees, spring repairs, and almost 10 grand in damages. A year and a half later, their dream property was up for sale. Don't build on land that isn't yours, especially when the owner has a bulldozer friend.